Yo, what's up? My name is Rich. Welcome back to another video. In this video right here, we're going to discuss, is it too late to start selling online, such as Etsy, Amazon, Shopify? You know why? Because it's about to be 2021 and it's practically a tradition to make a video every year that says, is it too late to start this year? Well, guess what? Of course it's not too late. It's only going to be late if you never decide to try to start selling online. Listen, I'm not here to give you some kind of crazy stats on how much Amazon made, how much Etsy made. And I've been doing this for the past several years without any issues. Full-time income, and of course there are myths about don't just sell on Amazon, don't just sell on Etsy, don't depend on it for your only income. Listen, if you're a real entrepreneur or you're a real hustler, you will find other methods if something happened. You will find other doors to open if something was to occur on your account. Listen, I know some people get suspended. That's a typical thing. Most of the time it's because of verification issues. You're only going to hear people complain. You don't really hear people rage about success all of the time. You're going to hear more about the failures than you do about the positives, especially if you're a very positive person. Of course, you're always going to see the negativity in it that's going to drag you down. The closer you are to success, the closer the devil's gonna follow you and try to drag you down. And listen, I just had to pause for a minute because I feel like I'm always very ADD when it comes to these videos. I think if you're new to the channel, sorry, but if you've been here, you kind of know how I am by now. But anyways, it's not too late to start selling online. You know, let me go ahead and pull up some kind of number. All right, so Amazon Q3, you can always look at these figures because they are publicly traded companies, so they do have to disclose their figures. So look, Q3 for Amazon, 55.3 billion 2020 in comparison to 35.3 billion for the last year. I hope I'm looking at this correctly. I'm really not a numbers guy, so I don't know if I'm reading it properly. I only know how to look at numbers and if there's a profit between two different numbers. That's all I know. So anyways, 55.3 comparison to 35.3 billion. Of course, there's a whole bunch of variables this year, 2020, because of COVID and all that. And a lot of people are forced to do e-commerce. A lot of people are forced to purchase online. So the numbers are higher than usual. I don't know if it's going to be like that next year, but a lot of things are going to change. But even if you look at the number from last year, 35.3 billion, 2019, you are crazy to think that there's too many sellers out there getting too much of the pie. You are crazy to think you can't even get a single piece of a pie. Even if you only got like 0.1 something percent of 35 point whatever billion. I'm not good at math. Somebody moved the decimals over for me. That's like 3 something million still, right? Or 30 million. I don't know. But listen, you're crazy to think you can't get a piece of that pie. And of course, Amazon and Etsy are both marketplaces. There are fees. There are all kinds of things that you cannot control, right? You can't control if they move up the transaction rate. You can't control if they decide to push mandatory ads on you where they charge you a higher fee. You can't control those things. But what you can control is the profit margin of your items. What you can control is the amount of listings. And for me, I sell t-shirts, the amount of designs you have on that single marketplace. You can control how much you charge. You can control how people come to your listing on that very marketplace. Those are the primary factors to succeed on selling on a marketplace. You can control all those things. The things that you can't control is goddamn, it's like the government. Why? I don't want to get into politics. Sometimes when there's things that you can't control, you gotta look past it and see what you can control. You can control your pricing. You can control the amount of products you have up. You can control the quality of your products, you know, and that's all it takes. If you have control of that, that's all you really need. Those fees and other things, those are just obstacles that you have to get over. So when it comes to selling online, it's never going to be too late, especially in this new age and time. If you're crazy to think you couldn't get a piece of the pie just got bigger. And although it may not stay the same size, it's your time right now to capitalize on what is available. And coming into the new year, 2021, we really don't know what's going to happen, but e-commerce grew significantly, like in a ridiculous amount. So even if it shrunk and went back to the way it was last year, you are still good to go. And now when it comes to selling on Shopify, of course, I have other videos on differences between selling on a standalone platform or a marketplace. If you want to build your own website, Shopify, put your own products up there, just learn how to get your traffic there. Listen, People are shopping online. People are supporting other brands. People are supporting new products. Now is the time to build your own personal brand. You are your brand. You are the product. The product is in here. Even if you haven't got it out yet, all it takes is a little bit of execution, clicking the mouse, ordering some kind of item, designing something, getting a product into the world, and selling it. And now you have a means to do so online. 3 different sources that are so easy. Of course there are more, but these are the 3 platforms I've sold on for the past several years, and it's worked oh so well. You know, I don't want to dig into my own personal numbers and stuff, but if you want to, you can watch my other videos. You know, the difference between myself telling you about selling online and other channels, I'm not saying everybody, but other channels who just sit in front of a microphone and read numbers off of the website. Listen, I do this full time, and it's really frustrating to try and convince you all to get up and do it, you know, because I can't make you move, but I can tell you to do so, and I can tell you that is there, and it's never been a better time to do it. So I'm not gonna sit here and pull up stats, because you can do that yourself. You can go on Google on your own phone, type in e-commerce during COVID. The charts are crazy. I can pull it up here, but the chart is like, it looks like that. But I'm exhausted right now after Q4. But listen, even if that climb up came back down, you know, it's still amazing. Listen, even if you don't think you can make a full-time income doing it, listen, a few hours here and there, getting a few sales a month, a few $100, don't tell me that's not life-changing. A few additional $100 a month is life-changing. You know why? Because you'll get addicted to that, and you'll want to double up that $100 to $200 to $400 and so forth, and one day it will become a full-time income, but you just got to start somewhere. All right, so that's all I got for now. My name is Rich. Subscribe to the channel if you like what you heard. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. I don't think anybody's ever told a viewer to hit the thumbs down. Listen, so everybody who usually does watch, hit the thumbs up for me, please. And listen, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming in 2021, content, because 2020 has been great for the channel. I've seen a whole bunch of growth, and I'm gonna focus on it a lot more in 2021. So the growth is going to be amazing, and I wish everybody well. Peace, love, blessings, and all of that. My name is Rich. Hit subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.